Now, we all love a good battery life, but what about battery health or battery longevity? This is basically how your battery deteriorates over the number of years. Now, arguably that's more important than day-to-day battery life, but here are a few charging habits to adopt to keep your lithium-ion battery in the pinkest of health. Yes, I do have two pimples on my nose and I am very humbly requesting you to ignore it if you can. I planned to shoot this video some time ago and Rudolph just decided to show up and I can't really help it, so sorry, apologies. So if you have an iOS device and if you go to settings and you go to battery and you go to battery health, you'll have a number against maximum capacity, like a percentage, 99, 100. If your iPhone's fairly new, it'll be 100%. What does this mean? This is basically a universal metric Apple gives you to understand the health of your battery. Now, this maximum capacity on average deteriorates 1% every month. For example, say your iPhone has a 2000 milliamperes battery. So when it was new, when your battery capacity was 100%, it would charge up to 100%. Say 2 years down the line, it's now come to 80%. So now when you use this iPhone and when you charge it, even though it shows you 100%, it only charges up to 1600 milliamperes. That's 20% lesser than 2000 milliamperes. And when you wonder, damn, my iPhone kind of doesn't last as long as it used to, that's because you're only using 80% of its battery capacity compared to when it was new. Now, but of course, you as a user would like to retain this battery capacity as much as you can in order to have a healthier battery and as well as to kind of get the best value for your phone when you eventually want to sell it. So here are a few habits that will help you keep this battery capacity to its maximum potential. Don't charge your phone to its maximum capacity unless it is absolutely necessary. If your daily usage kind of has you always accessible to a wall outlet, do not charge it to 100%, charge it to about 80%. Any lithium-ion battery is most comfortable between the 20 and 80% range. Now, this will have you charge your phone a little more frequently, but it's definitely a healthier habit and better for battery longevity. Now, as I said, your battery is most comfortable between the 20 and 80% range. So like the rule of not charging it to its maximum capacity, also don't let it drop below 20% that frequently. Say your phone is at 20% before bed, don't just leave it at 20% and then wait for it to charge next morning, or don't even charge it overnight. What you should rather do is probably charge it to a 50% before bed, take it off the charger, and then charge it the next morning to about 80%. Another thing to avoid is heat. Higher temperatures always has an adverse effect on your battery health. So as much as you can, avoid creating excessive heat. One of the ways you create heat is by wirelessly charging via Qi wireless chargers or the MagSafe cable. Now, wirelessly charging your phone arguably makes your life a little more easier, but one of the byproducts of wirelessly charging your phone is excessive heat, as it creates an electronic field in order to wirelessly charge your phone. So as much as you can, avoid wireless chargers and just use your good old cables. This is also one of the reasons why you should avoid letting your phone drop below 20%. If you've noticed, most OEMs that advertise for quick charging do not show you how long it takes for the battery to charge fully up to 100%. They'll probably advertise about 0 to 50 or 0 to 75% because your phone charges quickest at the lower percentages. So you'll notice your phone charges very quick from like 0 to 50%, but it charges the slowest from 90 to 100% because your charging speed curve kind of flattens towards the end. And yes, one of the byproducts of quick charging is excessive heat. Now, this brings us back to the previous point of keeping your phone in that happy zone between 20 to 80%. As I said, this will have you top up your phone more frequently, but overall, it's a healthier habit. Now, the last habit to adopt is to take your phone off the case or cover while charging your phone. Now, I don't use a case or a cover, I use a skin, but most people do use cases. Now, since the phone produces heat while charging, because of a case and because of the whole greenhouse effect, the heat that the phone produces does not dissipate. So one of the best habits to adopt is to take your phone off the case or off its cover and then charge your phone. Now, even though Apple gives us a universal metric to judge our battery health as maximum capacity, adopting these habits on any phone or any electronic device that has a lithium-ion battery would help keep the battery in its best health. Feel free to share this video with your near and dear if you think they'd find value in this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I invite you to go ahead and click that subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you get notified on my next upload. I also have my social links in the description. Would love to see you on those platforms too. I recently made a video on how you can access the number of times your iOS device has been charged and discharged. If you'd like to give that a view, it's right here. And if you haven't subscribed, it's right here. That's it from me. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.